Beatrix Biotch here, no time for bullshit. Ladies, you know you want Shango Ray to make that burning question of yours squirt the sweet nectar of truth. Well, now you can. Come over and over to the conclusions you really need in this time when you ask Shango Ray now. I'm looking at the screen, and girl, that bitch is starting to fill up, so get your question in now. Fellas, you got questions too. It's all good. Just send your $25 or more donation to paypal.me/Shango Ray. You can also drop it in my daddy's Cash App at $Ray Shango.
Are you ready to experience a miracle this Mother's Day? Join us this Mother's Day for an upcoming event with Santa Muerte. This is not your typical Mother's Day event. We're bringing together the power of Santa Muerte and the energy of this special day to facilitate miraculous, life-changing events for all our participants. You'll be surrounded by a community of like-minded individuals who are all seeking to manifest their deepest desires and to transform their lives. Whether you're hoping to find love, improve your finances, your health, or maybe just overcome a particular obstacle, the power of Santa Muerte can make that happen for you. Register now for our Mother's Day event with Santa Muerte and watch your miracles unfold. Right the fuck now. What's going on? I am your host with the most, of course, Shango Ray, aka Sky God Go, your international god of mystery, of course. Let's check the comments here. Hello, hope you're doing well. Happy Jupiter's Day to you. Jupiter's Day is one of my favorite days. Why? I don't see how it can't be one of your favorite days. Luck, expansion, learning, wisdom. It's just wonderful. I'm gonna say, what is going on, prophetess? Let me say hi to everybody here in the chat. Misty L, Nikki Rigel, yeah, welcome. Yeah, okay. I gotta say, so I sent out an email yesterday. Let me just say this real quick, right? One thing, see, a lot of times when we work with deities or spirits, especially when I don't want to say kind of new to this shit, but this is what I've kind of experienced myself, right? We expect things to come in a certain form or in a certain way. All right. When you're dealing with someone like, and I say someone loosely because obviously Santa Muerte is more than a someone. She can't even actually be categorized, but our little human minds need to find a little label to stick on things. So let's just go with that. But a lot of times we may come, let's just use her for an example, right? So you come to, let's say, Santa Muerte for something, and maybe there's a part of you, because you've seen a lot of movies, you expect it to fall out the sky in some way. And I'm not saying that it can't happen, because I've had plenty of shit just literally fall into my lap. But I've also had a lot of other things come to me in ways where maybe it comes more in the form of an information or a how-to or some type of an insight or something like that. And sometimes it even comes in a piece of the puzzle that's going to lead you to the next piece of the puzzle that you need to make it all come together. So my example is this. I'm going to get a little bit personal based on, hey, Guitar, what's going on? Based on my email that I sent out. Some of you may have received it or whatever, but it's just something that I feel I want to share. And it's a good example of how spirit works. Okay. It's always going to keep you on your toes. Number one, it's always going to keep you on your toes. You're never going to really see it coming, to be honest, good or bad, so to speak. But so one thing that Santísima, La Santísima Muerte, Santa Muerte, she kind of guided me back to something that I used to do a lot. in the years prior, which is chant. And in particular, she led me to a particular chant, a simple chant, Kleem, Kleem. Now, Kleem is one of the seed mantras of magnetism, universal magnetism, meaning you're gonna find if you keep it up, if you chant that clean mantra, you're gonna find that yes, you are going to magnetize money, you're gonna magnetize things, you may even magnetize a person, right? You're gonna end up magnetizing a lot of different kinds of people, is really what's gonna happen. But another thing that it does is it does, I don't want to say heal relationships, but to an extent, you can say that it does. Okay. And this is my little testimony for that. One of my daughters, those of you with multiple children, you already know what I'm talking about. A lot of times, sometimes you may have a more challenging relationship with one of your children than perhaps with the others. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Me as a dad, I've made plenty of mistakes. Recently, though, over the last few years, it's just been my intention to be there for my children as much as possible. Even I don't care if you're an adult, you're still my baby. You know what I'm saying? Especially my daughters. You know what I mean? So I've had a challenging relationship with one of my daughters. And like I said, this is super private. I don't be saying my shit, but I'm telling you, I'm putting this out publicly because it's a jewel for those of you with ears to fucking hear to pick it up. You might want to try this shit. No, we don't try, we do. Okay. You might want to do this and you just might want to be a little consistent with it and just let it do what it's going to do. And you'll be amazed. Okay. Don't do it with any expectations. However, there was a situation or a misunderstanding, I'll put it that way, to whereas she basically opted that she didn't want to talk to me. She got mad at me. She got mad at Pops. Okay. Now me, in the past, there's certain people that can really get under your skin. This particular daughter used to be one of those for me. She still, she tried this last time, but I was just pretty much centered, and I was just like, I never close no doors. I never anything. My door is always open to my daughters or to my children. So she's the one that opted to kind of just pull back and do the whole not speaking thing and shit like that. Well, like I said, Santísima Muerte led me to start doing this chant shit and led me back to some shit. I used to clean all the time. I was a cleaning motherfucker. Okay. That's probably why I'm so magnetic now. Okay. Anyways, so I started doing this a few days ago. And lo and behold, I get a text. And who is it? It's her. Okay. And I got to tell you, in her 20-something years of life, she ain't ever apologized, really. You know what I mean? She ain't ever apologized. She ain't ever whatever. But this time, it was different. It was different. And she was just like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, look, I don't want no damn apology. I'm just trying to remain in your life. I just want to be there for you, but you have to let me, but so we can just slide that to the side. That's all water under the bridge. I'm not saying publicly here that she was at fault. I was at fault. Like I said, it's a miscommunication. I take responsibility for my side of the communication, but at the same time, life's too short to be closing doors and I'm not speaking to you and all this stuff. To me, in my opinion, I'm the kind, it's that sad nature too. You want to just be like, look, you got the big picture in mind. Like, this shit's too short, man. I don't want to waste time fighting with you. Let's get back to love. I'm one of them, I'm one of them. Let's get back to love kind, even if I'm the, Even if I'm the one who fucked up, then I'm real quick to be like, hey, you know what? Let's forget about it. Let's get back to love, But yeah. So, anyways, totally unexpected. And once again, we're back on, and I'm just very grateful because, like I said, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. But I'm not going to force myself on anybody, whether you're my child or not. Like, especially, I mean, adult children. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can do. So there's also been 5 other instances since I've been doing this now for about maybe 4 days now. I've been just a cleaning motherfucker, or I'll even play it just in the environment. So, the cymatics get all up in the air. And I got to tell you, man, it's great. So I implore you to use that mantra. Okay. Just use it and see what happens for you. I don't know what might happen for you, but just see what happens. I don't want to hear that Mercury retrograde shit. I don't buy into that shit. I ain't fucking with that shit. I'm sorry. I cannot co-sign with that. I mean, if you do co-sign on that shit and you like, then it will be so for you. I can't say it's not true. If it's not, I can say it's not true for me, and I show proof of that. To me, I have proof of that, but to the next person, they may firmly believe in that shit almost religiously. And you know what? I bet you they got proof of that, right? So anyways, let's get into some things here. We can begin here in just a moment, not right now, just a moment, with picking a card of the day, spirit message. A 1-card spirit message. All right. Now, of course, where's this thing at? It's over there. So you see that right there to my right, I believe, paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. If you have your own pressing personal question that you want to be answered right here, this is the only way you can get a reading from me right now, right? Because I don't do personal consults. I don't do that no more. So if you want to get your question answered, now is the time. Put the foot on the gas. All right. PayPal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. I'm going to do a few 1-card spirit messages. And then what I'm going to do is we'll play a little game and I will actually answer a full-blown question for somebody, whoever wins. Y'all like this shit. So, and I like doing it too. If you have ordered a question, I'd appreciate it if you could. Thank you, Prophetess. Put you on the wall of fame. I'd appreciate it if you could also just let me know in the chats, because I am going to keep checking the phone because you never know when they come in, and I don't want to leave anybody hanging, But yes, it has been quite the interesting last few days, I must say. Yeah, I must say. All right. So the way this works, if you're not familiar, all you got to do is put a hand emoji up into the chat. And usually whoever I see at the bottom of the chat, I'm going to pick them, So when I'm done giving a spirit message, I look to the bottom of the chat. If there's somebody there with their hand up, I'll go ahead and choose them. All right. Hand pink waving. You're the last. I see you, DJ. I see you. All right. So what is the spirit mess? Even though you didn't really follow directions, DJ, I don't know if your emojis ain't working, but yeah, for the rest of you got to use an emoji. Yes, please. Once again, Prophetess. Thank you. You killing it. Oh, congratulations to Pops too. Prophetess Vance's father was inducted or something. You know what I mean? He's some type of injury. I don't want to get it wrong, Prophetess, but you could say it in the chat what happened. But he got a high accolade accomplishment. So congratulations to him. Yes, examples of hand waving for those who just you got to see an example, right? You just got to see an example. Well, here you go. All right, that's it. DJ though, we're gonna start it off with you. It's always good to start off with DJ. Plus, she got the stacks. She got that guap in her thumbnail. How can you go wrong with that? There you go. Yes, he got inducted into the Academy of Engineers. So yeah. All right. So what is the spirit message for DJ? Let's talk about it. All facts, no cap. The way we do it. You ready for this, DJ? Spirit is saying, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. It may not make sense to me, but fuck it. I've been doing this long enough to know, like, it doesn't have to make sense to me. I don't know why I get this sense. I'm gonna try and word this the best way that I can. I feel that there's a fear of instability that is getting in your way. That's kind of how I heard it. It's the actual fear itself. It's not the instability that's messing with you. However, to get around that, get over it, get through that, DJ, they're saying it is time to do some type of a reassessment, as far as what it is that you really want. If you know what you really want and your why, like I always say, and this is so true, and I discover more layers to this every day for myself personally, which is why I can tell you. Okay, so if you're strong enough of what and why, the how ain't shit. The how it can't help but come. And that is what she said. All right. So yeah, DJ says, yes. Yeah, I can't see the pink hand thing. I seen it typed out what she said, but yes, this economy is scary. I'm not gonna deny that. Who's coming back from the past, right? I'm not gonna deny that. As far as like, it's kind of like if you're walking across a plank and you're way high up, if you took that same plank and put it on the ground, it wouldn't be scary at all, right? It's the fact that you can kind of look over the edge and see the bottom, see the ground, see where you would splat. Should you fall, should you misstep one little inch, right? But I will say this, it doesn't have to be scary for you. All right, because I'm sure that you can find plenty of examples in your life how you are provided for, and you will continue to be provided for and added unto more and more. All right, so you don't have to participate in the scary business, if you will. All right, let's get to somebody else here. I'm kind of getting a little warmed up. Here. Let's get to somebody else here. Go ahead and let me see some hand emojis if you are interested in what you call it, a spirit message. How about that? Misty L, I see you. All right, what is the spirit message for Misty L? What is the spirit message for Misty L? What is the spirit message for Misty L? Yes, what is the spirit message of the day? The single card spirit message for Misty L. Sock it to me now. Okay. First thing that came to me was I don't know why I keep getting, I don't know if that you got a problem or something with some type of a management or authority, or it could be some legal problems. All right. This may be a forewarning to that as well also. So you might want to, I'm actually being suggested to say that you may want to do, for some reason, I just heard the words sweetening work in particular. I don't know if you do magic. I don't know if you do any type of spiritual works or anything like that, but I did hear the words sweetening work. I don't know what, but I keep getting this sense that there is something going on with it's some form of authority. And I'm willing to bet, if I was a betting man, that this may be something having to do with your, or something taking place at your job. Okay. But it can also be some type of a legal situation. Sometimes also during these retrogrades, people have reported that situations they thought were long and gone, not just people, but situations they thought were long and gone, all of a sudden show up again. So just be aware. All right. And if it does have something to do with work, you may want to try some type of sweetening work. I'm assuming that's why they're telling me that. All right. Hey, what's going on, Salone? For life. Not temporary, but for life. All right. Let's get another hand emoji up in there so Papa Shangito can hit you off one of these spirit messages. Hallelujah. Hashata basoto. Kamira Davis. How are you doing, Kamira Davis? I hope you are well. What is the spirit message for Kamira Davis? What is the spirit message for Kamira Davis? Misty L, does that make any sense to you? Hey, Nicholas Davis, what's going on? Shout out, brother. All right. So what's the word for Kamira Davis? What is the word for Kamira Davis right now? Sock it to me now. Okay. The 10 of Hearts. And what I'm getting from this 10 of Hearts, okay. Long as it makes sense to you, because half this shit I don't even know. I just know to say whatever it is that comes out of my mouth. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Kamira Davis. I feel like there's further love and support somewhere within your, I don't know, your family lineage. I don't know if it's like having to do with family or close friends that are like family, but I'm being told to remind you that you do have support, because I feel in some ways you're going through some kind of like dark night of the soul, right? But and even though a dark night of the soul, you're going to go through it, right? There's levels, degrees of it. There's whatever. It's a transformational period. However, I just keep being told like that you're not alone. You're not alone, as far as just like there is sometimes we seem to think I'm not saying you, I'm just giving an example to the people. Sometimes we start to buy into our own, yes, we are different, and yes, we are on this weird path, if you will. And a lot of times you may find yourself in your life in certain conjunctions and things where you're the only one kind of like how you are and everyone else is different than you. And in a lot of ways, though, we end up isolating ourselves off, when it doesn't have to be that way necessarily, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what they're telling me. And it's kind of coupled with also, this is to me also some type of you're going to be going to another level as far as the way in which you express love. Just so you know, the ways in which you express love, like a new intensity of it, if you will. All right. You may have, I don't know, I feel like there's like this shell around you. Maybe like think of it like an eggshell, right? But pretty soon the chicken, the beak cracks through the shell, right? And the little chickadee comes out the eggshell. Yeah. So you're somewhere in that process. Salone for life. What is the message for Salone for life? We're going to give it to Salone for life. Salone for life. What is this? What's the little spirit message here for the day? What can I pass on to Salone for life? Because she's in it for life. Okay. She's not in it for the week, not in it for the day. She's in it for life. That's commitment. That's called committing to the bit. I appreciate that. Okay. Shalom for life. What is the spirit message for the day? For Shalom for life. All right. Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm getting for you, I feel something is ending around you, something that you really care about. A loss of a love in some form or fashion. I'm tempted to say that I don't think it's quite yet happened yet, but it is about to, or it will soon. Now, loss of love can happen one of three ways as far as I'm concerned. Death, desertion, or divorce. I don't know your situation. You're my witness to that. I don't know, could be somebody that you're seeing or whatever, or it could be. I will say this though, sometimes it is the current form of relationship, right? Like that dies and now we establish a new relationship. So it's kind of like out of the ashes comes a new relationship, but this is more to me feels like a loss of love. All right. And I do want to say, you're not crazy. Your ancestors are all the fuck over you right now. So I don't know. I have a feeling you probably seen or heard some strange things, what may be considered strange things. Dreams maybe have been off the hook. It's happened. All right. Okay. Just so you know, it may happen again. I keep getting pulled that there's a sense of like some type of future. There's like something else. I'm not saying that, you're not, that you're incorrect. I'm just saying that, yeah. Shout out Conscious TV. He may not like me, but he does respect me now. Okay. Well, you know what? As far as, yeah, I don't know, but I feel like something, but I also feel at the same time, there's some type of heavy ancestral influence around you. Like you have a lot of dead people around you right now. I don't know why. I don't know if this is like an important, juncture in your life or whatever. I have no clue. It's none of my business, but they're around you like a motherfucker, just so you know. So I don't know also if you're tapping into your ancestors, but you might want to, you might want to do that. You might want to spend some time with them. Definitely spend some time in meditation with them, especially if you haven't done so in quite some time. You definitely want to do that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to raffle off, if you will, a full-blown question. And we're going to play Guess That Card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle this deck and I'm just going to draw a card. I'm going to do it right in front of you. Oh, hey. We're going to have to wait on that because as you know, PayPalers and Cash Appers get bumped to VIP. They get brought in behind the velvet rope. Okay. So we have something here. Don't know what the message is. Okay. Okay, I got you. All right. So we'll just say Knit. I'm just gonna call you Knit. All right, brother Knit. All right. So brother Knit wants to know. He has a question, very specific question, very important question. What's going to happen this summer in terms of his housing? So brother Knit, please make your way over to the Shangorian altar. Go ahead and just gaze into the eye and take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for just a second though. All right. Now I want you to just open your mind and just go ahead and like project your desire to know what the answer for your question right now. Go ahead and just release it now. Along with that, all your tension, and just relax. Okay. Thank you. So here we go. So for Knit, what is going to happen in terms of his housing this summer? Show me accurately and show me clearly what is going to happen for Knit's housing this summer. What's going to happen for Knit's housing this summer? Sharon Williams, so nice to see your lovely face. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Salone, I felt the shit out of that. Like, I just feel like they're like, it's like you're surrounded in a way. So it's like, and I feel like they have a lot of information for you also. So, and I feel like it's like, we need to tell her this. So tell her to spend some time with us so we can tell her. All right, just a second here. I'm going to give you 7 cards. Knit. 7 cards. Just a second here. There may be some type of a upheaval this summer. Knit, you hearing me? I'm seeing some type. Let me show you your cards, and then I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Okay. But it's not written in stone, is what I want to tell you. All right. So don't get all freaked out. Okay. Don't get all freaked out. But as of right now, right, if you were to just keep going in the direction that you're going right now, this is what I'm seeing for you. Hey, Deaconess. So I have this 6 of diamonds, right? This kind of steadies. This is a very steadying influence, right? So this is the first card that I pulled for you. So this is like whatever, it's kind of like this. Whatever you got going on as you enter like the period in question, it's like this kind of steadies it out to kind of keep going to some degree, all right? But I'm also, yeah, 7 of diamonds. This is a good card. This also deals with your sense of self-worth and do you deserve to be able, like, I'm just going to use an example, right? Sometimes we be in a situation and subconsciously what we're doing throughout the time that we're in a situation is we start feeling guilt or like maybe we deserved it or what did I do wrong? You know, we start really beating ourselves up. So I see how you kind of avoided that. But then there's I do feel like some type of irreconcilable difference of some kind. I don't know if this has to do with like a manager, somebody that may have been helping or assisting. Then there's this 9 of hearts, which I don't, you know. Now here is, you can't see it, but this actually, you can almost see through this shit. You see Santissima on the cards. Anyways, so you have this Joker here, okay? This to me represents some type of a step of faith, all right? Which this is like a crossroads right here, all right? But if you was to keep going, and when I say keep going, I also mean thinking and feeling what you're thinking and feeling throughout the day, because that's broadcasting shit out, whether you know that or not, right? That's broadcasting a whole lot of shit, and it comes back to you in the form of people, places, circumstances, situations, occurrences, things of that nature, all right? So if you was to keep going the way this is, I see this change of heart. So it's like your whole emotional state is shot by the time we get to the last card, which I would presume means that something that you don't want to happen with your housing happens. Like I said, none of this shit is written in stone though. So I'm glad you're asking me now, because you have time and you have a lot of opportunities. You can even email me a little. You can even email me. I want you to email me. Go ahead and email me about this whole situation that you got. I can give you some suggestions on that. Because Knit is one of my clients. Not an ongoing one, but he is one of my clients. So I give love to my clients. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is you don't have to drive off the cliff. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't have to be that way. All right. But the first and most important part to change this course is going to be inside of you. It's within. And I know that sounds cliche, but motherfucker, it's so true. I got to tell you, it is so true. So if you're interested in changing the course of this plane, go ahead and email me. I can give you some suggestions. Maybe drop a little bit more about it. But yes, from what I'm picking up now, though, it's like imagine this, Knit. I see all these different quantum timelines, right? One timeline sees you sustaining your housing, being happy, or making moves that you want to make. Then I can look down another timeline and I can see you being like, what's the word? Not disheveled, but uprooted. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they both exist. So just like two different TV stations, which one do we want to tune into? Do we want to watch VH1 or do we want to watch BT? So I don't know. But if you keep going the way it is now, so I'm kind of glad that you did, because this is kind of like a good way to do like a diagnostic test or a checkup to check your energy. See, based on the energy, because everything is energy, based on energy, where's this thing going, right? Does that make any sense to you? Okay, cool. Appreciate you, brother. All right. So there's that. But yeah, definitely. And I'm so glad you reached out to me today, because yeah, it does not have to be that way. I'm telling you right now. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play pick a card. Pick a card, any card. All right. We're going to play pick a card. Whoever guesses the card, you get a absolutely free question to ask. Go ahead and ask a full-blown question. All right. So I'm going to ask Spirit to go ahead. Now, you got to guess the card in the chat, okay? And you got to be specific. You can't just say a certain suit or a certain number. You got to say the number in the suit. And there's 52 cards in the deck, right? With the jokers. I don't think I'm going to include the jokers. I don't know. Fuck it. All right. So what is the card? What is the old card here? Look at you. Can I pull the card first, DJ? Jesus Christ. All right. I have the card here. I have the card that gets it done. All right. I'm watching very closely like a hawk. You're good, DJ. I got to give you a hard time. What do we got here? Come on. Keep it going. Come on, y'all. Don't be shy out there. There's only 2 or 3 people interacting. The rest of you just Peter gazing. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Just Marie, 2008. She's talking about an ace of diamonds. And I'm not seeing it yet, but keep going. I would say somebody's close, but they're not. Michelle Riddell chimes in with ace of clubs, another 6 of clubs, queen of hearts, 4 of diamonds. DJ comes in with the 8 of diamonds, huh? Ooh, Just Marie comes in with the 4 of spades. I'm not going to give no spoiler alerts this time, all right? DJ comes in with the 4 of clubs. Michelle Riddell, queen of hearts. DJ again with the king of spades. Just Marie, 9 of spades. I got to say, one of you is pretty goddamn close, but I can't tell you who it is. You did that? You did what? Not. Oh, hold on. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. Okay, you see that. Hold on. Oh, wait. I'm tripping. I could have sworn I just seen. I am tripping, man. Oh, now we do have a winner. Got that 5 of spades action going on right here. What you know about that? Michelle Riddell got the 5 of spades action. So I said y'all was close. Oh, y'all was close, but you gotta be quicker. You gotta be quicker. Oh, my bad. You know what? I was right. Salone for life. Sorry, Michelle. Take that from you. I was wrong. I stand corrected. Salone for life hit it earlier before you did. So I have to retract that. And I have to give it to Salone for life. She got the 5 of spades. Yeah. Sometimes it bees like that. But we got to be fair. You understand, Michelle. So if you will, let me see here. Just let me make sure. Sometimes this chat is funny as hell, y'all. Sometimes this chat be acting funny as. Oh, hold on, man. I got to take it from you. The timestamp on here is 5:48. That's Just Marie. And that's what I thought I had seen. I was like, is my eyes playing with me? Shit. And then, yeah, but I have her first. So I apologize, Salone for life. But I got to give it to who was first. And I'm seeing it first on my chat from Just Marie. This is who I originally thought when I said, oh, we have a winner and all that shit. This is what I saw. But then when I clicked the thing off, it said something. Yeah, I don't know. This thing is tripping. Let me just scale back just to make sure I didn't miss anybody else, because then I don't have to pull it from Just Marie. That'd be fucked up. He gave the prize out, pulled it back, gave the prize out, took it back. All right. So this is the actual winner. I do apologize for any I apologize to Michelle and Salone, but she was first. This is who I thought I saw when I said, oh, whoa, there's a winner. Okay. Something had happened with the chat, though. I don't know what was going on. Yes, I know. Don't worry. We're going to play another round after this. Yeah. Yes, you did have it first, Just Marie. You did. I agree. You did. I seen that. So go ahead and hit me with your question here, Just Marie. Matter of fact, yeah. Go ahead and get me with your question. What's your question? I have been called a tease, though, a lot of times in my life. Believe it or not. Yeah. Usually it's the chicks that tease the dudes. Well, this time, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I like to tease the chicks. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need that. Y'all really need that. Y'all, I got to make you want to, yeah. Yeah, y'all can verify for yourselves. Now, you can verify for yourselves. All right, let me see here. Just doing another check. Just Marie, come on now. Let's hit that question on. I like to keep things fluid. Fluid around here. What do we got? Okay. Let's put her up here on the wall of fame. She said, thinking of a career change, what? Just what the hell do you see, Shango? What the do you see? All right. It's kind of a vague question. What do I see in what way? Like towards a certain direction? Like I'm thinking it becoming a veterinarian. What do you see? Okay, now that's more specific. I do work better with more specific questions. The more specific the question, the more specific the answer, just so you know. But I'm just going to roll with this for time's sake. Okay, thinking of doing a career change. Let's just go with that. Just Marie, approach the Shangorian altar, would you? So just whether changing careers is positive or negative, right? That's what we're asking pretty much at this time for you. All right. That's a good question. Now go ahead and please take a nice, deep, slow breath in, a nice, relaxing breath in. Hold it at the top. And now I want you to just pretty much project to me, all right, your true, sincere desire to know the answer to this question, all right, as well as a sense of peace because you have your right answer now, all right? Go ahead and exhale. Hope you still ain't holding that breath. There you go. All right. So Just Marie 2008 is a career change in the highest good for Just Marie 2008 right now. Is a career change in the highest good for Just Marie 2008 right now. One more time, is a career change in the highest good for Just Marie 2008. All right, slap her on that ass 3 times. I'm going to give you 7. Fuck it. Guess what? You're asking this question because I feel somewhere inside you already know the answer to this. It's a gnawing little feeling, right? Although, when I say gnawing, I mean that in a positive way. Like it's like, you know what? That kind of would be cool. Like, I think maybe I should. And then, of course, your logical mind. The logical mind, you know what I told you before? Y'all, I've told you this before, but the logical mind's favorite thing is to say, no. All right. You're absolutely right. This is the time. Let's check out your card, shall we? 8 of Hearts. 8 of Clubs. Changing your mind. This is a change of emotional state, and this is changing your mind. And then what? Ace of Diamonds, establishing a new form of security, i.e. a new career, a new income stream or streams. 3 of Hearts. To me, this 3 of Hearts is talking about an expression of passion. So I know now that this career change for you is also something your passion's calling you. That's what we're talking about here, huh? Yeah. 2 of Clubs, you have a decision to make. It's a choice. It's left or right. It's go or stay. It's on or it's off. And I think you know which one it is. But being that you have a vagina, a lot of times you women love to question yourselves, even question yourself about what you're questioning yourself about, right? So Jack of Diamonds, followed by 5 of Diamonds. This is a change also. Is there travel included with this change? Or like this new career, would travel be involved in this new career? But I'm definitely seeing a change in your relationship with money, a change in finances. To me, this looks like all green lights, baby, all green lights. I mean, what time is there but now, right? This is the time. You were right. How about that? You were right. Okay, we're gonna do another. Since that was kind of fun. I enjoyed that shit. I think that's what you wanted to hear too, isn't it, Just Marie? You wanted to hear that. You wanted to hear some strange man in some strange land on your computer or on your phone, looking at you through the camera, saying, "Yes, it's time." Well, if that's what you needed, I'm here to provide that for you. All right. And you got it for free because you guessed the right fucking card. So there's no coincidences in Shango land. Okay. There is no coincidence. There's only synchronicity. So, oh, yes, sir. Hallelujah. Hashatabasoto, Brother Conscious TV. Hallelujah. He would like a general reading a gentle reading. All right. So go ahead. Approach the Shango Ray in the altar, sir. Go ahead and just gaze into the eye. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold that at the top. All right. Now just go ahead and project to me your sincere desire for whatever needs to come through for you in this time, this space. Gotcha. All right. Go ahead and exhale. Boom. Let's get it. Yes, just Marie, it's time to poop or get off the pot. And I want to thank Conscious TV also. Appreciate that. All right. So what needs to come through for Conscious TV? You know what, Conscious TV? Focus on your question. Why don't you do that, bro? Just let it tumble and turn over in your mind as if it was a shoe in the dryer. Clang, 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 clang. Just, hey, whatever. So in this case, it's a general. Just whatever needs to come through. One more time. You did? Adela's deleting comments. Good thing we're not playing Guess That Card. Shit. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to give you 7 cards too, sir. Oh, see. Now, you kind of came here also hoping to hear about some love shit. I know you did. I know you did. Oh, don't worry. We got a little bit of that in here too. You may be wondering what the hell's kind of going on right now. But I got some messages for you. Definitely got some messages for you. Okay, number one, I don't know if you've been doing any kind of shadow work, journaling, setting aside a little bit of time each day just to kind of process your thoughts, whatever you've been feeling, and putting it in some form that you can review it again later. It's very important, okay? I'm going to give you an example of why I feel that's important. Okay, I'm just going to say it like this. Somehow, through understanding your emotions better, I have a feeling you specialize in retail therapy. Okay. So, and I see that might be somewhat problematic at times, sometimes more than others. But understanding your emotional reasoning for why you do this is going to pay off hugely for you. All right. Because I'm sure you have some financial goals and other things that you want. I mean, you can be a millionaire right now. Still, you want to be a multimillionaire or whatnot. Okay. They're also letting me know that don't worry, we're going to get to the lovey shit. All right. They're also letting me know some of the things that you're doing, they're saying is possibly, I don't know, outdated. You may be feeling like with some of the things that you do, you're just going through the motions. All right. So now would be also the time, in addition to kind of exploring your emotions as to, hey, why did I do that? Or what triggered me about that? Or, you know what I mean? Some people it's eating, some people it's retail therapy or whatever. I keep getting a strong pull like it's retail therapy for you. All right. Like sometimes you have your times where you just fucking go through it like water. You know what I'm saying? But they're letting me know that this is also a time to reassess, possibly restructure some things. And the words are coming to me. Yes, the words. They're saying fine tune some of your goals even more specifically. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. There's that. And of course, your why is always related to the emotions. That's the jet fuel that gets the plane flying, right? So you have your what, you got your target, and you have your why. And even for you, Mr. Conscious TV, I'm getting a sense that there's something that, and I feel like you probably know what this is, to do something. There's some move. I don't know what exactly it is, but to you, it kind of feels from this point, at this point, it feels like some type of a leap of faith. I'm feeling like maybe up until now, you have not made that leap of faith yet. All right. You are also going headfirst into a spiritual initiation right now. All right. I don't know if you've ever heard me say this, but a spiritual initiation is basically just a period in time in which you strip away what is no longer you. All right. Visualize a snake coming out of the old skin type of thing. And now, as I promised, on to some love shit. But yeah, and there's also a new opportunity coming with this. All right. I got to say it this. Okay. As far as the love goes, I feel like there's somebody you were dealing with or are dealing with. Not quite sure as to that. But in a sense, they're here to teach you a lesson. They're real wishy-washy. It's hard to get a peg on them. You know what I'm saying? You can't really, it's hard for you to peg them down. Like they keep you guessing a lot. And they also keep you guessing yourself a lot. Okay. They're pretty smooth with it or whatever, you know. That's this guy right here. The old Jack of Hearts. So I want to tell you that because this is the best way I can explain it to you. I feel that there is like he's tied in with this spiritual initiation, or they're tied in with this spiritual initiation. So it's like there's something else coming though on the other side of that. Okay. There's somebody else. That's where we have this in the outcome position. All right. So, and you know, hell, shit, I don't fuck it though. This could be multiple people for all I know. Shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? But this person right here is quite the motherfucker. That's what I keep getting. Okay. But it's kind of like through the trials or testing or tribulation or however you want to say it of dealing with this person or people, possibly, there's something else more significant, much more significant coming. All right. So if you leave the lesson rooms on the cutting room floor, I mean, taking the lessons, learning from the lessons or whatever it is, even about yourself. Hey, why did I get triggered about that shit? You know, that's valuable right there. That's gold. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Conscious TV, it's feedback right there. Okay. So there you have it. But yeah, something else, something much more significant. I'm going to say the caveat though. I feel it's based on, did you learn and grow from any of this other shit? Because if you just remain the same, then you might not match the frequency of this person who's what you probably really want. Or even right now, you can say, man, I really want that, you know, as opposed to dealing with this shit. Even though you have some fun with this shit, right? But there's something else coming. But it's up to you to use all these situations for your growth, for your and for your own, like I said, for discovering your own shit, learning about you, You know what I'm saying? That's why I mentioned shadow work and stuff like that. All right. So I think we're going to be playing Guess the Card. Guess the card. And if you guess the card, you get to ask your very own question. You don't have to just settle for a spirit message of the day. All right. Hey, salute, sir. Appreciate you. All right. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Oh, okay. I got you. Yes. Yes, ma'am. You know, my moderators get the top level of love here. All right. Top level. Top tier, as they say. So I'm going to hit off our very own prophetess Vance as far as what she would like to know, what message does Eshu have for her? Why, sure, not a problem. All right. You already know how this works, right? Approach the Shangorian altar. Go ahead. Gaze in through my friend's eye here. And just go ahead and take a nice, deep, relaxing breath. Just hold it at the top for just a second. And as you are holding it, go ahead and just project your desire to know whatever the message is that you need to know. Go ahead and release, along with it, all tension, leaving yourself nice and relaxed, feeling refreshed, relaxed. Can't get enough of that. All right. So, Eshu. What is the message here for Celestial? For Tawanda Vance. Let's say your name. What's the message for Tawanda? What's the message for Tawanda? What's the message for Tawanda? Pombajira Eshue, Laroye. What is the message? All right. One more shuffle will do it. One more shuffle will do it. Okay. All right. TV, I don't really know what the hell been going on with you. Like, I'm talking about from the natural, like me, like I'd seen you at your dad's thing. Other than that, I don't really know. I am subscribed to your channel. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, I suggest you do. Go ahead and put your channel up there when you get a chance. Wait, see it. Just give me a second here, Twan. I want to take my time with you on this one. All right. Not that I don't before, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to go see what it's really talking about. All righty. I'm going to start here. These two right here. I'm going to start with these two right here. Violet Love, you're right on time, mama. Anytime you come is the right time, okay? And that is what she said, right? So I'm going to start with these two cards. This was the first one I got for you, Prophetess, okay? And this is the other one, the Joker. The Joker is Eshu. So Eshu is actually showing up in this reading, all right? Now, for some reason, I made a post. I think I did it yesterday, or I think I did it yesterday. Yeah, I think I did it yesterday. The post was, and the reason why I'm bringing it up is because it's being brought to my mind. The post was, the work instills the worth. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because I do feel that there is still some issue with being able to accept. When I say there's an issue, this is exactly what I mean. Maybe it's on a subconscious level, so you're not aware of it, but it's like we may want something, but at the same time, if you notice that person may never get it, it's because there's some type of a subconscious block in which they feel they don't deserve it or they're not worthy of it yet. And I say yet because that's like a trap. People go, well, when I accomplish this or when I this or that, then I will feel worthy. But obviously, we all know that we need to start working on that worthiness like right here and now, because we're in the eternal now right now. So this Queen of Diamonds to me in this reading represents your ability to accept greater levels of abundance. You already are abundant, but to be able to accept greater levels of abundance, that often challenges us. You know, that triggers a lot of shit, believe it or not just for you, but for all of us. Okay. So, and the other thing about this is, see, you can't really see it on this, it's purple and it's red. So when it's red, to me, it's like kind of more so, because Eshu is the trickster, but if he's not just, they're not just tricksters just to be little assholes. They're tricksters in this case. Also, you have a relationship with Eshu. So a lot of times they will use tricks, so to speak, or sometimes it's just the way things happen. It's like, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say teach a lesson, but to get you to realize, right? Because like someone can tell you something, but then there's you realizing this for yourself. And it has a whole different meaning, has a whole different texture when you get this yourself. You know what I mean? So they do shit in hopes that you will see. It's like the circumstance acts as a mirror to you, and you can see, you have this moment where you can see yourself. You could see what you're doing. And you're like, you know what? I never really realized like I was doing this shit all this time. Now I finally see it. I get it. You know what I mean? So I don't know, as far as I feel like this also applies to whatever, like I feel this applies to your business. I mean, but it actually applies all the way around. All right. It applies all the way around. Just a moment. Taking my time. Taking my time. All right. Oh, we also have this here. Four of Hearts. Thank you. Okay. There's a part of you that doesn't feel safe in stepping into your power. There's a part of you that feels like that. I see that Krusty Krab shell kind of coming over again. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a part of you that I'm seeing right now that I've never seen before that is like kind of afraid. Like, yes, outwardly you want to expand, you want to, in all types of ways, right? But there's another part of you that's like feels like you have to, for some reason, you got to play small. And you're being like really encouraged, like to feel safe. You are 1,000,000,000% safe into stepping out in your power. Like whatever it is that you were afraid of or afraid of could be possibly happening because, and I don't even, yes, continue working with that. In addition, I don't know what you've been working on, but when I say work instills the worth, I'm talking about, yes, your personal work that you do on yourself. That's where you get your worth from, right? But it also works outwardly too, as far as the work you're doing, as far as your business or your job or whatever. And since I know you have your own business, by the way, she does Reiki. So any of you interested in her healing services, because Reiki can be used in a lot of ways. It's another way of manipulating energy. Am I right? But yeah. Okay. Let me just give you this example, right? Floyd Mayweather is, you know who Floyd Mayweather is, right? So one of the things about Floyd is he's renowned as probably one of the hardest working boxers. Like, they say his work ethic is beyond insane. But a part of the reason why his work ethic is insane is because that's where he gets his validation that he's worth it to be the best. Because when you're sleeping, I'm up running, I'm training, I'm doing shit. Now, yes, he would train all night and then sleep in the day, to whereas most fighters get up ass crack early in the morning to go run and do this other shit. He was reversed because it gave him a psychological edge that when my enemy or my opponent is sleeping, I'm up training. So psychologically, I feel like I got one up on him, you know? But my point is to start exploring, not just exploring, but I just keep hearing like, don't worry. You know, sometimes and this is something that me personally, I could share with you. All right. The lights kind of came on. I seen what I was doing and I'm like, get out of your head and just get your feet to moving. Just do. Don't be thinking is you're only supposed to think in certain times and certain situations. A lot of times we just overthink. Too much thinking, nothing gets done. You are going to feel so much more worthy. Your results are going to obviously get better. But if you can do more as far as just like what it is that you're working on without being attached to the results, you're going to see paradoxically the results are going to come. But if you get your validation, let me just give you another example, right? And I don't know what you got going on, so I don't want to overstep anything or whatever. Like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're not doing. I'm just giving examples, right? Let's say now you have a schedule for how you're going to work throughout the week, right? Let's just say, right? One day I might just focus on marketing stuff. Next day, client work. This day, this. Like, so what I'm saying is when you get validation knowing I hit my personal goals or whatever I set out to do versus, okay, so I put out some flyers. I made some videos. I did some things and I still ain't got no clients yet. So what? You still hit the mark. Get your validation from that you know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised, man, because you're going to, it just won't stop because you're not attached to any one particular result. You know, it's like going to the gym and being like, well, tomorrow when I get up and pee, I better be 1 pound down. You know what I'm saying? If you are, you are. If you're not, you're not. It doesn't matter. The point is that you went to the gym every fucking day. That's what matters. And even some days are going to be shorter. Some days are going to be longer. But the fact that you still went, get your validation from that. That's you giving it back to yourself. You see what I mean? Artist Mimic. Spico. What's happening? Spica. Excuse me. Oh, my fucking eyes, yo. Anyways, so yeah. Follow that. Ace of Clubs. So this is like new ideas and stuff too. This is new ideas. They're letting me know too, there is some type of support to be found as well with you, either in the closest of close of your friends or some family members or whatever. I know some of them you kind of don't get along with, I guess, but you know, but this is also going to, you know what, this is more so is a new level of passion. Believe me, you get to a point about what you're building, you know what I'm saying, where you just start getting past, because you know what, sooner or later the shit's going to pop for you if you do the right things. Like I'm telling you, if you just have some things set out that you know what I'm saying? Like I can't give you specifics necessarily because I don't know like your plan. I don't know exactly what it is you're doing. Once again, I don't know what you're not doing, but it's just a matter of reps. Like you're going to get there. It's not if, it's just when, you know, as long as you keep having, thank you. Appreciate that, Eshu. He's talking about having little systems in place. Focusing more on the systems and the habits than the results, because the systems and the habits are going to get you the results. You understand? And your subconscious mind sees that. Your subconscious mind says, you know what? She's putting in effort. We're going to help her. We're going to kick in. We're going to open the doors for magic to happen. And that's where you start getting all these chance encounters. Somebody hits you up, crossing paths. Oh, hey, you need so-and-so to do that. You need someone that does such and such. Hey, I do such and such. Or you meet somebody. What do so what do you do? Oh, I do such and such. What? I've been looking for somebody who can do such and such. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. Opportunities. Yeah. Doors open and shit. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, prophetess. That's what I'm talking about. That's all. Just focus on the systems and the habits, not on the actual end results or the little markers that goals or little. Yes, I mean, yeah, there's a time to focus on that, but on a daily, as long as you hit your little habits or goals or whatever it is that you're setting up, things that are, imagine your habit or your little system that you have, right? In place on a daily basis for whatever it is for you. Let's just say for your business, right? Imagine it's like a factory, and this factory just keeps producing results. It's just going to keep producing results. But the whole thing is you just got to be a little consistent with that. That's all. Focus on that as opposed to one particular result. The system is much more important, because the system is going to keep yielding results and bigger and better results and bigger and better results. All right, we're going to do another round of guess that card. And if you guess the card, you got to guess the number and you got to guess the suit. I'm going to answer your question for free. I'm saying the prophetess. So the keys. You know how like SU, one of his thing is the keys. That's the key, is the system. I'm telling you. So just to give you an example, because sometimes examples help to clarify something. All right. I just started this after knowing I should have started this whenever, but I finally fucking did this. I've never been this scheduled in my life. Okay. But I gotta say, and if you've been paying attention to Papa Shangito, you know my productivity is going through the motherfucking roof. All right. And it's because of this. So one day I might just focus on writing marketing shit, doing thumbnails, shit like that. All of that is under the marketing umbrella. Another day, I'm just writing. That's all I'm doing, writing books and YouTube scripts. Another day, I'm just filming long form content. Tales from the occult side, zodiac readings, shit like that. That's longer, right? That's what I'm doing today. And then even within that day, out of all this long form content, what's the most important? If I only can do one thing today, what's the one thing that's going to make the biggest difference, or that I'll feel the best about if I knock it out? Right? So you catch my drift, because as a business owner, you got to think like this, because I'm pretty sure you're not paying for marketing and you don't have a promo team, and you don't have someone who's doing your video editing. Like, you're all these things. Yeah, we got to be. And I'm telling you, Spica, the mother star, says Shango's children must be organized. Yeah, because I've been, like I said, I was that seat of the pants type dude, like just too much. I don't want to say too much, but like, too much on the spontaneity tip. And I started to see how my personal keys were structure, how I structured shit, and there's an old saying that strength comes from strength is actually restraint. So I don't know if some of y'all been hearing me say this shit, but this is where all this stuff is starting to come from. Restraint, being able to say no. Sometimes people they want to chop it up, this and that. No, I got shit to do. I'm focused right now. So love you, but leave me the fuck alone right now. Okay? That type of thing makes a big, huge difference. All right. So we're going to play Guess That. Hey, right on. Oh, someone we got a reader poacher. That's funny. I can't imagine just sitting on my computer and just going to other readers' shit and just being like, "Hey, I could do you." Like you know how like at concerts you got scalpers that try and sell tickets and shit. So you have motherfuckers that just sell readings and shit. but prophetess, you can. It applies to everything though, not just business. It applies to your. Let's say you systematize um, because you have your Reiki practice as a business, but then you have your own personal. Of course, like the learning never stops, right? You keep getting better and better and better, so you have to be able to practice, right? You got to like sharpen your knives, your skills, right? That you're offering to the public. So there has to be time for that. You see what I'm saying? This is a lot of shit. People don't understand that. People like energetically, what the fuck his name? Quadri, whatever. That's funny. All these reader poachers and you know, if someone's got to try and throw the reading at you, like and see, I'm waiting for one of my mods. This motherfucker's still here. He still got his head on, or this bitch still got her head on. I'm waiting to see that shit pop like a melon. Where are my snipers? Y'all lacking. Shit. That's what I even have a day set aside just to plan. I have a day planned just to plan. Because it can be overwhelming. That's what I mean. And don't be afraid to chunk down. It's better to do small shit consistently than one day you just do a whole bunch of shit and then you don't do nothing else. That's how I would be. That's that Shango energy. It'd be really intense and then it trail off. And then really intense and then, I got to recharge. Exactly. Here, I got to put that up here. Oh shit! I didn't know he was kind of cute there. So talk about real readings. Yeah, real readers don't look for you. Exactly. That's one of the first things. That's the dead giveaway for like some scammy shit or just whatever. You know what I'm saying? A real spiritualist, whether that has to do with readings, whether that has to do with work. We're not gonna go out and we're not going to go out and try and fuck, doing all this shit. You know what I mean? You can't see them? Oh, maybe they are on FB. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Because I could see their ass. Spica the Mother Star, she's on FB. That's why she could see him too. All right. So I'm going to do one more. One more of these. Yeah, they're on FB. I think so. This thing is retarded. What is this star shit? I don't want to press it. See this motherfucker right here. Can you see that? Hell, I even gave him a little too much shine for that. But, okay. So we're going to play some Guess the Card. Yeah, hopefully. Steve Harvey. I don't know what that means, but just reading Steve Harvey in my comments is funny. Hey, Woo Woo, how you doing there, mama? How are you? I missed you. Oh, Shango Ray's absolutely fucking phantasmic. All right, so ready? We're gonna play this. Guess the card. The winner gets a free question. Okay, a $25 value. All right, just guess the card. That's all you got to do. Must guess the number. Must guess the suit. All right, and you got to be first with it. So on your marks. All right. Slap her on the ass one time. I didn't get no palm. See, I like to get my palm on that ass. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear that. Bah! All right. I like to leave a handprint. You feel me? So go ahead. We have artist Mimic chiming in. Oh, wait. Ace of Diamonds, followed by DJ Jack of Spades. Another one. Oh, they're popping up from Facebook. Facebook loves. We have Spick. I would say that one Jack of Hearts, DJ Swig. Nikki, she's chiming in with that Ace of Diamonds. The crazy Canadian. The other crazy Canadian, she's chiming in with the 8 of Clubs. And Michelle Liddell swinging back again, a double bam bam. Followed by Deaconess, the sexy Deaconess Smacky. Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Hearts. Y'all are getting close. Oh, hold on. We have a winner here. We have a winner. You gotta be quicker. 10 of Hearts. So, DJ, you are the star. You got it. Prophetess. Mine should be buffering too. Now, let me just scroll back because in case I miss somebody, because sometimes this shit act funny, man. This shit act real funny. I just want to make sure we don't want no controversy. We don't want no controversy. All right. DJ, it's all on you, mama. DJ got that. You was. I told you. I told y'all. Hey, do your thing. Do your thing. Hit me off with the question. How can I best service you, DJ? How can I best? Don't Steve Harvey me. Oh, that's why. Oh, right. Because he gave the was it Miss America or something, right? So what's your question there, DJ? What you got? What you got? What's your question? How can I service you, DJ? Everybody, let's congratulate the winner for this one. I think we have, we're about to get up out of here too after this. I might do 1 or 2 more spirit messages after this, and that's it. We're gonna call it a day. We got to get it going. I want to know. Okay, good. This is what I'm talking about. Now we're cooking with some grease here. I want to know if I should take my EEOC case to trial. Would I win? There's the question right there. All right, there is the question right there. I got you. I got you. Just one moment here. Hold on real fast. Okay, so I'm gonna, you know how we do this, DJ. You've been with me long enough. You know how this works. Go ahead, gaze into the eye and take a nice deep breath, relaxing breath in. Just hold it at the top momentarily. And while you're holding it, just go ahead and project your sincere desire to know this question. All right, as you exhale, letting out all the tension, all the heebie-jeebies. Got it? Okay. So DJ, DJ, I'm waiting for you to put a goddamn picture on there too. The money's cute. Okay. But I have a feeling you might be a little cuter. You know what I'm saying? But I got to see the curiosity. Curiosity never hurt nobody. Okay. So here we go. All right. So DJ wants to know if DJ took her EEOC case to trial, would she win? DJ took her EEOC case to trial, would she win? If DJ took her EEOC case to trial, would she win? If DJ took her EEOC case to trial, would she win? One more time. If DJ took her EEOC case to trial, would she win? All right. Let's hit it. I don't even know what the hell an EEOC case is. But let me see here. Uno más. You know, I would actually say yes. I think it would take a lot longer than you would anticipate. There may be some twists and turns. You know, some things are more open and closed. You know what I'm saying? Some things they kind of tend to draw out, or they got more twists and turns. I think it would be like that. Knowing you'd probably have plenty of opportunity to stress the fuck out during said trial. But all in all, I think you would get it. It does seem like a leap of faith to you. If you can see that, well, this is about the decision to actually do it. Then you have the five of hearts. What I'm saying is during this trial, it may look like you're going to lose at certain times, or it may seem kind of bleak at times. Sometimes it's your own mind that makes it look like that, though. I've found, Ace of Hearts, King of Spades. Now, this is the important part. It's not reversed. So we're talking about law shit. King of Spades is that law guy for me. All right. And this represents victory and success, even though it's a spade suit. And then you have the Ace of Diamonds. Okay. Which is, of course, you know what I'm talking about. And followed by the Jack of Clubs, which is not reversed. You can't tell on this damn camera. But yeah, this is not reversed. So having your shit together is imperative in winning this case, but you can definitely win this case. And so to answer your question, I am getting a yes from this. I'm definitely getting a yes from this. That's my first impulsive feeling about it. So I know already before my brain starts kicking in and tries to, justify and shit like that. Yeah. A just judge indeed. A judge actually that I'll say is kind of like, or, favors you, if you will, or you have favor with the judge. They're like maybe more lenient towards you. They're more understanding towards you, shit like that. You know what I mean? U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. You're going to get cheesed out is the bottom line. Mark my words, okay? Should you pursue this? Should you, first of all, have your ducks in line, have your ducks in order, and go get them. Go get your money. It's that simple. And no matter what happens, know that you are victorious, that you're going to win. I don't care how this kind of thing turns and how it goes this way, that, so what? Just don't get all freaked the fuck out. Okay, you know what? What I would like to do is I'd like to go ahead and do a couple. I'm going to do two more spirit messages. It's a single card. So if you like a spirit message from Emperor Go, then go ahead and just put your hand emoji up in there. See, yeah. Yeah, because the other side's not just going to try and lay down. She said, yes, I got heavy trigger. Yeah, the other side's not going to just lay down, but they're going to get laid down, is my point. Do it. Yes, let's put you back up there, huh? These are examples. If you like a spirit message, as we're about to conclude now, I want to thank everybody who joined on the show. They are not going to lay down, but they will get laid down. So, all right. I need to see a hand emoji. If not, we can just conclude right now. All right. Just Marie. Hey, are you double dipping or did I already do you? Thank you, Kamara Davis. As are you and each one of my viewers. You're amazing because you're here. That says you're amazing, because you could be anywhere doing anything, but instead, oh, Spica, you've been selected by Intuitive Felicia. Felicia trying to, Spica, I'll fuck with you. Thank you. Actually, no, wait. Just Marine, I told you first. Did I do you already, though? Did I do you already? Okay. Let me get Spica in. I got you. Hey, I don't blame you. Sometimes I don't blame you for trying to be a little greedy. I get it. It's okay. Spica's like the old Shango, stuck with the yellow hands. Everyone used to make fun of me like I was a Simpson or something, until I learned how to tan my hands, tan my emojis. All right. Spica, what is the message here that's coming through for me to give to Spica, the mother star? Nikki, keep that up. Right after I will, I'll hit you off last. You'll be the last one I do after I get Spica. All right. What is this message here? What is this spirit message? Huh. Okay. Oh, Sharon, you got to be quicker. Okay, I'll get Nikki and Sharon. This is going to be a time in which you're approaching a season in which you will experience unprecedented passion in your work and in your life. But also, I just see you giving love at a whole other level. If you like, it's like a amped up frequency, if you will. Not to say that you haven't, that you don't give out love now, but I'm just saying it's like it's going to be like, or maybe in other words, you're more expressive of love, to whereas in the past maybe you were more guarded. And sometimes it's like you may have had that attitude, well, like they got to earn my love, however that is, right? To whereas now it's like, look, I am love. I don't mind expressing love. I don't got to play like tit for tat with you on this love shit. You understand? But yeah, also your passion in your work, I feel it's life work related. All right. Nikki. What's the one for Nikki? Yeah, you're going to have a whole new relationship with love itself because you are love. So one could deduce it's also a whole new relationship with yourself, in regards to the whole love thing. Doesn't mean you're going to be no sucker or nothing like that, but you can safely give love and not have to worry about anything. You don't have to do it under terms and shit like that. I see you just being more free with it. And of course, you give love, it fucking comes back. You know what I mean? Multiplied. Yeah. Does that make sense to you? Styles, what's going on? What's happening? Nikki, what is the spirit message for Nikki? 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 Nikki, I feel like, I don't know, to me, this feels current. I feel like you're dealing with somebody. You may have high hopes that their potential of what they possibly could be. But I'm feeling like whoever it is that you're dealing with right now, if this is romantic, and I feel it's romantic, like this person is not, let's put it this way. You can do better. And this is no strike at that person. It's just the way that person is right now. It's not going to gel with you. It's not going to fit into your life. If you're waiting around for someone to kind of change their ways or to kind of bump their head to realize something about you, don't hold your fucking breath. Okay? That's what I'm getting with this. That's what I'm getting with this. All right. I don't know I don't know if you have any children, but I also felt like there was some type of challenge with a child too. I don't even know what the hell that's about. But my main line to you, yeah. What you see is what you get. All right. What you see is what you get. I need to hit off Styles, man. I ain't seen Styles in a minute. Styles. And don't forget to join. Mother's Day's coming up, right? So I want to thank everyone who has went out and got their 7 Power Muerte Miracle Bag. These are very limited edition, only available till like I think next weekend or this. We're coming up to a weekend, not this one, but the next weekend is the last that you can get it. And like I said, there is something very strange, very unique, and very miraculous around this ritual, even proceeding up to it. I'm being prepared to do the best fucking job that I can for you because I'm not taking no fucking prisoners with this shit. Okay. I'm going to drive it home for you. We are going on a journey together on May 14th. Yeah, 14th. Mother's Day. God damn it. All right. Oh, okay. Styles. Cool. I did not see that. See, Styles came in at the last month. But join the ritual. You could just join the ritual straight away. Or you can find your own reasons to get a 7 Power Muerte bag. It's called 7 Power because I'm not even going to get into, because some people get really bent out of shape when you say there is a connection of some kind between Santa Muerte and the 7 African powers. Okay, I'm not even going to get into that right here. I'm not going to get into that. All you like super traditionalists or that want to be greedy and just claim her as she supersedes all shit like that. Okay, but my point is, you'll notice that she has 7 main. Okay, she has more than 7 colors. She's the cloaks. She has more than 7 colors. All right, but she has her 7 main colors. All right, each one of these colors is a particular frequency. It's a particular personality. Just like you have different personalities when you're at home, when you're with your friends, when you're around your parents, when you're at your job, job, you might not be cool hanging out with your kids. Maybe you got to be super hard on your job, right? And so forth. So it's a lot in the same way, but these spectrums of color represent a frequency, a vibratory frequency. And these frequencies collectively as a band of frequencies, any situation you got in life and even in spirit are covered in the 7 band frequency. All right. So that's what the bag is all about. The bag is, in my opinion, also like I'm going to be using mine as like a little portable Santa Muerte altar as well. But like I said, it's like a encrypted Wi-Fi that facilitates further, stronger connection with Santa Muerte. Okay. Obviously, if you partake in the ritual, that's even better. You don't need to get the 7 power bag to participate in the ritual, but if you really want to be extra with it, because I know that some of you do, you just do, you do. All right, then go ahead, get you your 7 power Muerte miracle bag, and when you do that, like I said, we're getting in there. She is not Star Leo. She is not an intranquil spirit. See, even Adela could chime in. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. All right. So let's see. We do have Styles coming through. Styles has some shit you want to know. My bad. Okay, Styles, what is your question, Mom? My bad on that. Yes, Starleo, no, she is far from an intranquil spirit. She has, I will tell you this, she has intranquil spirit under her command. She has legions of intranquil spirit under her command, though. She has all kinds of different spirits under her command. Like, this is the big boss. This is like the Griselda, all right, of, it's death. It's the personification of death itself, you know? This is just our way of understanding and interacting with it, because through our human mind, we're extremely limited. But she's actually beyond all of that. No, I got someone paying. Did you just pay, Sharon? Just need a general reading. Where are thongs going in your life? Well, I could tell you one place thongs are definitely going. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you that. Yeah, I can tell you that. All right, so Styles, bring your little cute ass up here to the Shangorian altar. All right, go ahead and gaze into the eye. Take a nice deep breath in, slow. Hold it at the top. All right. As you're holding it at the top, just project your desire to know whatever it is that you need to know right now in the form of this general reading. Go ahead and release. Boom. Good job. All right. All right. And the cards said, yes, Shango was right about the thongs. All right. Where are things going in her life? Where are things going in Styles' life? Where are things going in Styles' life? Where are things going in Styles' life? Please talk to me. Tell me, what is it? Where are things going in Styles' life? How did that happen? Some of these cards are, how the hell did that happen? You must have trickster spirits around you, Styles. You got trickster spirits around you. You know that, Irmino. Okay. All right, got to reshuffle one more time. Styles. That should be your thumbnail. Where are thongs going? Where do thongs usually go? That thong, 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 thong. I like it where the booty go. You already motherfucking know. Yeah, all right, let's hit it. Thongs, what's the message here? What do I need to tell Styles? What's good? What is good? I swear to God, Styles, that's the second time. Look at this shit. What the you got trickster spirits around you, Styles. You know that? You got tricks or spirits around you. Let's try this again one more time. Shit. See, I be talking shit. That's why they're doing me like that. I like it when the booty go. All right. What's the message for Styles? I have your essence. My friend here got your essence, Styles. I'm locked into you. I'm locked into you. They can't go there. Because I like it when the booty go. All right, one more time. We're going to get this party on the road now. All right. Interesting, Styles. Interesting. One, two. Interesting. All right, you ready for this? Okie dokie. Let me see here. First card that I'm seeing here. You know, I feel like there is some type of a working partnership. All right. This is actually, to me, this feels like a spirit. Okay, because you can have a working partnership with a spirit, obviously, right? So you can have like kind of like a spirit partner, like a friendship. All right. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting from this right here. And this is like a wise kind of counsel type of spirit. So when, you know, I got, I'll put it this way. I got someone that helps me with the simplest or like the most mundane shit, but their help is so appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm just going to give you an example, right? Like, it'll save me money and allow me to make more money. Okay, like for example, stop using this. I got 2 different platforms for my websites. I'm just giving you an example. This is the best way. This is the only way I can kind of think of right now. But you don't get much more mundane than this, right? But like, so I was instructed, hey, do this, blah 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 blah. I didn't do that, and it was just like, of course, like it's so simple. It's genius, you know. But like, I feel that you got somebody or something, a spirit like that around. Now, I also feel that it could be this particular spirit that I'm talking about with you, but I feel like there may be also has been in the recent past, or there will be some type of irreconcilable difference. Okay. But this irreconcilable difference with somebody, meaning like you guys ain't speaking no more, is actually beneficial for you because you both need to get away from each other, put it that way. But since I'm talking to you, you need to get away from that person. All right. Or it's just the time has come to just because you're going somewhere different. You're going somewhere different. All right. So that's what I got from this card. All right. So thank you. There might be like, I don't know if there's a Sagittarius man you need to be aware of. All right. It's either a Sagittarius man who's older than you, or it's some form of authority, a boss, a manager. If you're in business for yourself, then a competitor. All right. But this guy seems to be kind of like cold, a little distant, but I'm also feeling like he's very sadistic. Okay. He's kind of got like a sadistic kind of side to him. My point is, I think he might be, there's a good possibility he could be trying to cause some trouble. All right. Hey, now we don't sag bash on this channel, DJ. Okay. Watch yourself, please. Watch it. Now, here's the good news, though. All right, here's the good news. You're going to receive gift or help. I feel like you do need some help, or you're going to find yourself in a situation where you need some help. All right, maybe even, let's talk it like it is, financial. All right. I see you receiving some type of a break, a lifeline, a gift. Okay. And it's further, this might even be from spirit, though, or, that's who it's from, but it could come in any number of different ways. Also, here you got the 9 of diamonds. To me, this is also like unexpected money. Could also be some type of object, like, for example, something that you've been wanting is about to manifest. Could be a house, could be a car. Okay, both. I don't know exactly what, but something that you've definitely been wanting is like whatever process it needs to go through in the ethers to pop up in your physical realm. It's done. It's fulfilled. All right. Joy, elation, also peace. A lot of times we put too much emphasis on joy and these like spikes of joy. That shit is all temporary. Any type of emotional spike, whether it's negative or positive, is always temporary. Think in terms of peace, being cool. Okay, there you go. Yes, there you go. We got him. Till this cop is trying to extort me. There you go. That's who I'm talking about. Because this is also the law. All right. Authority. I said authority, right? Yeah. That's that. Yeah. All right. You might want to, I don't know if you practice any form of witchcraft or anything like that, but you might want to take some matters into your own hands and like bind this motherfucker. Okay. Bind him. Do what you can do, magically. Don't do anything, obviously, that's going to get you arrested. You know how these motherfuckers can be very, very shisty, very snaky. I mean, how many cops just recently? I've seen a bunch of different videos of cops like planting shit on people and stuff. So you're gonna have to be very strategic. All right. Anyways, you're coming to a place. You're a whole change of heart. Your heart is going to be in a whole different place. All right. You're also going to know yourself a lot better through this little roller coaster. I say it's a roller coaster, but it's like, hey, life could be a roller coaster. That's not a big deal. It's how you respond to things, not necessarily what happens. And how you respond is going to make it worse, or it's going to allow you to just kind of like surf on top of that shit. Or you can get taken under the wave. Which one you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, whatever challenges that are on your mind right now, that are pressing right now, you're going to get through that shit. Okay. You're going to get through that shit, and you're going to go through it with flying colors. Yes, there probably will be some twists and turns. And, a lot of times this type of transition or little journey is harder for worry warts. And I know I know you got some worry wart in you, but that's part of this, is learning your worry wart, making peace with your worry wart, knowing that you can trust in whatever the process that you're doing. You don't have to worry about it. And besides, worrying ain't going to make it any better anyways. You could do as DJ suggests there too in the chat, Styles. That is one way. There's a lot of different ways to bind. You could make some type of effigy of the guy, a poppet. You can do it out of paper. You could do it out of a lot of different things. Tie that shit up. If you know his name, write the full name on it. And then you could do a number of different things, but you want to bury his ass somewhere. So you could take him to a graveyard and bury him somewhere. Of course, once again, if you're going into a graveyard, please put 9 pennies down upon entering and 9 pennies upon leaving. 9 in, 9 out. That's the name of my production company too, by the way. 9 In, 9 Out Entertainment. Thank you. All right. Followed by peace of mind. You have a time now, because I know right now you don't got a lot of peace of mind right now. But who would with this asshole? You'd be surprised how many ways this guy can get taken out of your hair. There's so many ways. Okay. So you could do something like that, like DJ said, or you can also just look up binding spells on YouTube and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then whichever one resonates with you or that you feel drawn to, that's the one for you. Yeah. You gotta learn how to be calm even in storm, Styles. And I know it's not the easiest thing, but yeah. And she hit you off with a good old psalm spell. Psalm spells are always great. To me, I always have success with psalm spells. So yeah. So go ahead and just do that. You'll find also, Styles, that after you do this, whatever you choose to do, anyways, however you choose to bind this crooked piece of swine, you're going to start to feel this sense of trust starting to well up from within you. Okay. Mark my words. And next time I'm on here, I want to hear how that happened. Okay. But that's a clear indication that there's a higher aspect of you that knows, hey, it's like she's looking down. It's like your higher self is going, hey, bitch, we going to be all right. We going to be cool. You can worry your edges off if you want, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You could also couple it with that, Styles. Good idea. For somebody like him, I would use you know what I would do? You know what I would do? I would probably I would use a brown bottle spell, and I'd keep that brown bottle spell in my shop. That's what I would do. You can actually do both. You could bind him up, put him with some cat and dog poop, go bury him somewhere. And then I would also have the brown bottle spell kicking. And if you want to, you can also do the domination spell. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a multi-pronged approach. So if you can get his name, I mean, if he's a police officer, then you should be able to have access to all his information. Even how much he makes a year and all that shit. Like, they all have to be listed. They're public. They're supposed to serve the public. So all that information is there. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody who joined in today. Just want to tell you how much I appreciate you, how much I love you. And we're about to call it a night tonight. Once again, time's ticking, and I want you to take advantage, because one person she definitely has a heavy fucking hand for certain shit. When you start establishing a relationship with Santa Muerte, you will see and experience for yourself that she don't be playing. She does not be playing. Now, sometimes she can be a little bit stern. With me, she was stern. Like, there's times where I've came to her and she was just like, she literally was like that wise parent figure. That's kind of like, well, what are you going to do? Because a wise parent, at some point in time, you're going to stop doing all this shit for your kid, because your kid has it in them to do it for themselves. And that's where she started leading me. It's back to myself. What are you going to do? Yeah, I'm protecting you, but what are you going to do? How do you want to handle this? God, right? So anyways, join the, and I call this ritual Mother Knows Best, the Mother Knows Best Mother's Day ritual with Santa Muerte, because she does know best. She can see aspects of me that I can't see. She can see aspects of you that you can't see. You don't even know. She knows so much shit about you that you don't even know that you don't even know that you don't know. And her perspective is I mean, she has all perspectives. She could see outside the circles of time. So mother really knows best. Okay. And it's not a class, it's a ritual, Star Leo. It's a ritual. So be prepared to, we're going to be doing this ritual together. I'm going to be doing it with you. All right. And I'll be leading you through this ritual. You don't need necessarily any tools if you do want to include your own candle. If there's a particular aspect of Santa Muerte that you want to work with, or that because that relates to a particular area of life that maybe you're having a challenge with, that's fine. I encourage you, even in our group rituals, to make the ritual, make your end of it customized to you as well. Like, cater it to you. All right. So Just Marie, appreciate you too. Sharon Williams, I appreciate you. Yeah. So anyways, we are up out of here. Thank you again. Also, by the way, dropping next week. That's right. Cinco de Mayo is the new book. It's on my community tab. I don't have the fucking picture loaded up. You're in luck. Magic spells for domination, love, prosperity. You'll be so. I'm gonna be speaking more on this particular book. I've been writing this book since 2017, but yes, using your urine in magic spells is very powerful. In fact, on the hierarchy of fluids, you have menses, which is like the most powerful. For men, it's it's my godly elixir, right? But underneath that, you have urine, and urine is extremely powerful to use, and you can use it in a lot of different ways. There's a lot that you don't know about how to use this, and this book is going to detail it for you and put it in a way that you can't help but. All right. Now, I know who goes and writes a book about pee, I guess, right? I guess this guy. But like I said, there's been times in my life where I didn't have nothing but my piss, to use, and I had to do sorcery on the run. You got to use what you got, you know what I'm saying? And did I with astounding results. And now you're going to have those results. Okay. So that book is going to be dropping on Amazon May 5th. All right. Check out my community tab if you want to see the cover. So anyways, thank you though, but join the ritual. We're going to get it popping. All right. Peace and many infernal blessings to you. And like, once again, you could have been anywhere else, but you was here. I mean, that says something about you. I can't help but respect. Salute. All right. Shout out. Love.